Dance with me, baby. A vegan world is coming. A vegan world is coming soon. Dance with me, baby. A vegan world is coming. A vegan world is coming soon.
Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. You write, Miss Katie, I've recently turned vegan, and that you love my content. Aw, so thank you so much for saying that. Look, what I'm really curious about is what made you decide to be vegan. Do you think it was a specific video, a specific animal that you looked at and you really connected with? Was there a specific poem or a restaurant that you went to, like a poem that you read or a song that you heard? Like, what do you think was it? Now, I have a theory that it takes 100 clicks to become vegan, that nobody becomes vegan overnight. There's always a bunch of little things that happen. First, you just have to learn what the word vegan means. You have to get the message in your head to know that you'll be healthy. And then you also have to get the message in your heart. But let me know in the comments or make a video about it and tag me. Okay?
Lentils! Lentils are protein, lentils are great. Google vegan recipes so you can appreciate their flavor, their texture, not their cruelty-free. A cup has 18 grams of protein, so come be vegan with me.
Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. You write, happy birthday to me. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's still my birthday. It is late at night. It's not quite midnight yet, but it's still my birthday. And thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. You're also saying that you saw my live yesterday and that you really hope that I reply. So here I am replying. I hope that you will stay vegan the way that you were born, and I hope that you will do your best to help educate others in my comment sections. If you can, write why you're vegan or why it's important. You can also just write, eat lentils, eat beans, eat tofu, eat rice. Or you can write things like, protect animals. Every time you write a positive comment that's educational, it really helps out a lot because there's so many people who don't understand what veganism is.
I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food.
Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. You say that you're worried about people who are allergic to nuts. Okay. Well, the topic is saving animals. The topic is ending animal exploitation, stopping the killing of animals, stopping the kidnapping of them, stopping to steal from them, not stealing their eggs, not stealing their fur, not stealing their feathers, not stealing their freedom, and not stealing their lives. But what you've done is you've focused on humans who have thousands of things that they can eat. And you're worried about the few amount of people, the tiny percentage who are allergic to nuts. Well, why? They can just eat other things. There are so many other choices. Don't be silly.
Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray!
Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. Watch Dairy is Scary on YouTube. It's only 5 minutes long. Wow, that's an excellent comment. I want to thank you so much for writing that in my comment section. You know, there are so many people who come to visit and they don't understand what being vegan is all about. They really don't understand what happens to the baby boy cows, how they are taken away from their mothers, how the mothers are raped and forced to be pregnant year after year, and how sad the whole cycle is. So much violence. Now, I could talk about it many, many days in a row, but unless you actually watch the videos yourself to see it with your own eyes, you won't get the message into your head or into your heart. So thank you so much. I encourage you to keep writing that comment over and over, and it really helps the animals. Thank you.
Check the ingredients, check the ingredients. ingredients, do it right away. If it's not vegan, back the fuck away. Don't buy any eggs, any dairy, or any meat. Instead, go grab something vegan when you're thirsty or when you want to eat.
Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. Alright, so it seems that you are one of the very small amount of people on the planet who are psychopaths or sociopaths. These are people who actually take pleasure in hurting animals. Now, thankfully, the vast majority of people here, even though they might eat them, are still not cruel like that. You see, the vast majority of people are just unaware of what's going on. They were born vegan, and they were given animal products to eat by their parents who didn't know better. Well, when people know better, they can do better and change. Somebody like you who writes a comment like that is somebody desperate for attention. So maybe you might want to reflect why it is that you want attention so badly. And maybe, just maybe, you can get the attention in a different way by being kind and helping to save animals. If aliens came to Earth and really wanted to eat you, would you say, no problem, and let them take a bite out of your mom and dad too? If you wouldn't want aliens to hurt you, then leave the animals alone. Don't eat them, don't wear them, don't use them, or take over their home. Leave the animals the fuck alone. Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. You write that you actually can't eat McDonald's because you live in Germany where there isn't a McDonald's. Okay. So what are you saying? That if there was one, you would go? Do you understand that it's not about the physical location that you're in? It's an ethical matter that you should not be going because it is hurtful towards the animals. There's something called supply and demand, and every time you go into a place and you buy the corpses of innocent animals, they're going to keep putting them on the shelves. So regardless of where you live, you should strive to be as vegan as possible. That means also not drinking cow's milk or any products that come from cow's milk, and also not stealing any eggs. Okay? Okay.
Be as vegan as possible, start today. Be as vegan as possible, start today. Be as vegan as possible, start today. You can do it. Hip, hip, hooray.
Responding to comments tonight, and here's what you write. You are asking, where do vegans get their protein from? And that's an excellent question. People always ask that, except that it's a strange question because plants have protein. And when you think about it, elephants are very, very big and extremely strong, and they never eat animals. And think about giraffes and how tall they are, or bison, for example. So there are many, many ways to get your protein, and you can start by eating tofu. You can eat lentils, beans, rice, chickpeas. You can eat peanut butter toast with bananas on it. There's just so many things that you can eat that have protein, so you really don't have to worry at all. Okay? Plus, you can just Google it. Just Google healthy vegan recipes. Don't worry, you're on your way. You're gonna do great.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's follow that vegan teacher on